Everyone, it is me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm talking about being one of Santa Claus's helpers. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of work, and some of the well known ones out there, like Bernard and Buddy, will tell you that it has its upsides and downsides. Well, let's get into it. So, you've been working on the good list and the bad list? Yeah, I have been. But I got some askings here. You see, no one's flawless. Everyone makes mistakes. How are we knowing? How do we? What's our standard for good and bad? Well, bad is when you do something you know is wrong. Good is when you do something that's good. Yeah, well, then how do we know if that's a standard? Like, there are going to be like some times where someone does something that's wrong, but then they're sorry for it, but they're still on the bad list. Why do we even do a good and bad list? I don't know, because that's the way we always done it. And where do we get the good and bad list stuff from anyway? God and Jesus give it to us. Give it to me, that's how we know. So if we're going by their standard, then no man and woman is flawless. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has sins they have made. You know? And even those who do bad still need to have some kind of gift. You're right. I mean, God gave Jesus to us as a gift, right? Yes, He did. For everyone. Not for just those who believed in Him, but those who don't believe in Him. Not for the you know, right. Yeah, and we don't really do the whole Blackstone thing because at the end of the day, we don't really do Blackstone anymore. It was, never really worked. Right. So we don't do that anymore. No, we don't. So, how are the reindeer? Oh, the flying reindeer. Yes, they're doing very well. I mean, each one of them got like, you know, names. Which, did you name them? To be honest with you, I don't know who named them. It goes all back to Christopher Kringle, from Seth Applegate, Joseph Carrodus to myself, so I don't know. Yeah, well, whoever was naming them, you know, got themselves right. I guess so. You also gotta make some. You gotta do some showings around this time. Go in shops, have folks sit on your middle, tell you, tell you what they want for you. Right. Yeah, I gotta do that. A lot of folks out there scave that. They think that there's something wrong with you having kids sit in your middle. Nothing wrong with it at all. You know, I don't see why so many folks like to make me out to be some kind of creep or something, you know? But sitting on my middle is not some kind of bad thing. Oh, I know that. But there's a lot of folks out there make a big deal out of it. Yeah, just like there's a lot of folks out there make a big deal about how I laugh. I go ho ho ho, and they seem to think that I'm shaming folks or something. Yeah, well, if you put two O's after it, then most likely you would be shaming. But you're not. They want me to go ha ha ha, but that didn't get on right. And also and don't forget you have to choose someone new to take over for you. Yeah, I know, Scott Calvin says. On top of my long list, I'm looking for that new fellow to take over for me. Well, Jordan said, and how do you know when you have to? Well, the Santa Claus, the Heavenly Board of Overseers, told me that my time was up. God and Jesus and them told me that I had to look for someone new. That's how I know. Well, I just want to say you put in a lot of years. Yeah, I put in a lot of years. And just like Joseph, just like, Christopher Kringle and Seth Applegate and Joseph Karadas, and I put a lot of time into. Whoever takes over is going to have a big boots to fill, but I think they need to truly want it. All right. So this is going to be your last time being Holy Fellow Nicholas. Here's one little thing. What's the whole thing about everyone has to be asleep for you to have the gifts? Because you want to be struck, I mean, God brought Jesus to us as a gift at night, right? Yes. But a lot of folks were awake and a lot of folks were asleep when it happened. Yeah, but it's just something I do. I like to get in, like to make folks happy for, keep the happiness and glee for Jesus' birthday alive by making them so happy for the morning when they're going to get gifts. Oh, what happens if someone can't get to sleep? Do you hold against them? No, I just give my knockout dust. Oh, like the one you did on Mad TV or Mad Farseer. Yeah, that one. All right. Well, you are a good helper. Hey, sometimes you gotta, you know. How much am I going to make? Well, I give folks fleet staffs. Holy fell Nicholas, there's a little hang up there. You can't yield folks in fleet staff because that's not galled in any kind. Oh, I'm just kidding. But it wouldn't be as much as you think. Yeah, well, that's probably good because I can only work half time anyway. Team Stronghold Guild income help wouldn't like it if I started making a lot more than I should be making because they start taking away from my income. Yeah, you never want to go over how many spans that you can work if you can help it. Yeah. So yeah, that was me being a helper to Holy Fellow Nicholas, Father Yule, Heavenly Gift Giver, you know. And if you like this film, then follow me over here at Jordan Long Show, which the handle is the Jordan Long Fairway, which that will show up sometime later this month, I guess, on my YouTube Fairway for everyone to see. Follow me over here. I mean, watch the other film I made yesterday over here. When I talked about why films get stuck in for late on YouTube. I, Jordan Long, and I'll see you later. Bye.